Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do the Gemini December horoscope. Still a lot happening in the heavens this month. So we have Jupiter conjuncting Saturn. We have a solar eclipse in your 8th house, gorgeous Geminis. And we also have the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere, or winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. There's a lot going on, but it does look to be a more positive month. Maybe you'll feel some relief this month finally after everything that's happened. Okay, so if you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. I like to do things a little bit differently. I draw 2 tarot cards as theme cards for the month for you. Then we'll have a look at your horoscope in depth. And finally, at the end, I'll do a psychic channeling just to see what comes out for everybody. So do stick around for that. Okay, so let's go to the board now and have a look. We're going to look at these 2 tarot cards first and see what comes out for you. Okay, so if you want to think in terms of time, this can be the first half of the month, and the second one can be the second half of the month, or just go with the flow. All right, so first tarot card, I'm going to go with that one. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? Okay, I see a book with lots of notes. I think you're going to be more active, busier this month than what you have been. There's a lot of, I get the words note to self. So there's a lot of things, maybe you need to write stuff down so you don't forget, because there's lots of little bits and pieces of information. They're important, you know, but it's sort of inconvenient if you forget, excuse me, if you forget them. Okay, Page of Pentacles. This is good news about your money. We do have this in your horoscope as well. The second house is all about finances, so I'll actually talk about that because you've got a full moon there coming up on the 29th of the month. But the Page of Pentacles doesn't have the full story, but they do have some news for you. That's probably a reference to what I just saw, the book with all of the notes, things that need to be remembered and news coming. See, she's wearing black, so she doesn't have all of the information. Some is hidden, but she's also wearing white, and that is the information that she does have. Red is for action. Information is obviously has to be sorted and classified by your mind as, you know, as to what you need to do when you receive that information. Some information we just sit on and monitor. Other information actually needs action. She's got red on. She's wearing red, so that implies actions need to be taken. But yeah, some good news about your money supply. All right, so let's have a look at the second card for you and see what comes up. I'm going for that one underneath there. Alrighty, closing my eyes now. I get a sense of space and starlight. I always think of the star, when I see stars, I think of the star card, and that's all about potential. And signs in the heavens are thought to be, you know, generally good luck. So again, I think there's some sort of spiritual help coming, or some good luck coming to you in December. Let's see. We have a Temperance card, which is a great card. It's all about balance, okay? So balancing up the energies. See, she's pouring from this cup into this cup. This is also emotions, but it is on the physical plane as well. But water usually represents emotions. So coming into alignment with a new reality, perhaps. You find balance. Maybe your pendulum has been swinging from one side to the other and you just don't know what to believe. I mean, these days it's really hard to know, isn't it? I mean, unless you're psychic, and you know, but even then it's hard when you've got to sort of read for yourself, because the thing about, you know, if you do a reading, you really need to take yourself out of the equation, and if you're reading for yourself, that's not so easy. But yeah, finding balance within, balancing your emotions and coming to terms with reality. That's a major arcana, you know. It's probably for Librans, it's probably easier because we do that kind of stuff all our lives, you know, balancing things up. But for other star signs, including you, Gemini, you know, it is finding balance is not always easy. Okay, so they're your 2 tarot cards, and now we're going to have a look at your horoscope in depth. Okay, 20th of November to the 15th of December, Venus in your 6th house here. This is fantastic, especially to do with your everyday work and your health. You could be having lots of discussions with co-workers or other people concerning your health and well-being, and everything goes very, you know, more smoothly than usual. You could be a peacemaker at work, and it's also a great time to enjoy a pleasant break somewhere if you can. 20th of November to the 21st of December, Sun in your 7th house of committed relationships, legalities and open enemies, probably means that significant relationships are more important to you than usual. Okay, things could be going more smoothly and harmoniously because the emphasis is on we rather than me. It's a great time to seek the advice of others that you trust now. If you do have a legal matter, it's likely to be, you know, working out more to your benefit now than previously. And if you do have open enemies, somebody might offer an olive branch to try and resolve things. 30th of November to the 20th of December, Mercury in your 7th house here, right on the border here. Mercury here ensures that there's a lot of communications with your partner or significant other. This could be a business partner as well as a personal, like romantic or a spouse, that type of relationship. Something really serious it is. It's a serious relationship, not just somebody you met 5 minutes ago. You could resolve a long-standing dispute or disagreement in this time. And you're likely to be more fair and detached than usual. 26th of November to 5th of December, Mars conjuncts Mars. Your desire to make a fresh start gives you stronger willpower and courage. It's a great time to channel your abundant energy into work and new activities. 7th of December to the 16th of December, Jupiter conjuncts Saturn. Okay, this one's important because you're going to have to make some sort of important decision regarding your life path, and it might be hard to decide what to let go of and what to hold on to. And that's fine. You will work it out. You're like a snake shedding your skin now because you're growing, okay? So you have to let go of the past. You'll be breaking old habits and changing your values. Your life needs a purpose and you need to find it. 14th of December to the 8th of January 2021, Venus in your 7th house here, squashed in there, look at all this activity, okay, is wonderful for meeting new people and also for committed relationships such as spouses, business partners or romantic partners. Your heart is more open than usual. You want companionship and affection, and your significant relationships are strengthened. 8th of December to the 27th of December, Saturn trines your ascendant. The important key words are stability, maturity and cooperation. There is rapport with other people on important issues. Agreements made now will be long-standing and very stable. Business and interactions with government authorities are smooth and harmonious. 7th of December to the 1st of February 2022, Saturn moves into your 9th house here. Okay, so it's like the blocks are freeing up, you know, things around other people's money, joint finances and intimacy are freeing up. And now it's gone into your house of spirituality, formal learning, And, this also has connections with overseas travel and foreigners as well. You define your life philosophy now. Your faith may be tested so you can get clearer about what you actually believe. It's a great time for formal study. Okay, Saturn also likes to see you very structured and organised. If you are a spiritual person who meditates, for example, you might put more structure into your meditation, or get more, structured about how you conduct yourself, with this spiritual sort of energy. 9th of December to the 28th of December, Saturn sextiles Mercury. You have a focus and concentration that is par excellence now. You're well organised and structured. You read, I can't even read my own writing. You reach agreement. Rules and procedures. You resolve previous miscommunications. 14th of December, you have a solar eclipse in your 8th house. Here, that's a solar eclipse, by the way. This brings potent new beginnings around other people's money. You could, start a joint project with somebody, or perhaps your intimacy with another person is intensified. This is like a new moon on steroids, so it's going to bring significant changes into your life. There could be also some discussions about death or something like that, inheritances, wills, joint finances, those sorts of things become more important. Let's see, 15th of December to the 24th of December, Jupiter trines your ascendant. This is an excellent time where things go more your way. You have more confidence than usual and you promote your ideas. Others support you, including authority figures and governments. Legal and business matters are blessed. Okay, so 15th of December to the 14th of May 2021, Jupiter moves into your 9th house here. Okay, so again, the house of philosophy, spirituality, foreign connections. Everything that Jupiter touches, it increases. You may become more spiritual. You might be looking at the big life questions and finally trying to find answers. Metaphysics and spiritual realms open up to you wider than ever. 15th of December to the 24th of December, Jupiter sextiles Mercury. Long distance communications are important. You're very busy and you express yourself well now. It's a great time to advertise yourself or your business. Promote. Okay, and did I mention promote? Okay, so 20th of December to the 8th of January 2021, Mercury moves into your 8th house. And there it is there. And and also we have the Sun moving into your 8th house as well. So there's a lot of communications and negotiations about joint assets and intimacy. Your legal and business affairs, you put them into order. Discussions about deaths, wills, inheritance, 401k or superannuation if you're in Australia. You become more aware and insightful about these matters. Things seem to go more smoothly. Intimacy is intensified. 26th of December to the 31st of December, Mars squares Jupiter. You're full of ambition and optimism now, but try not to get too overconfident or, take unnecessary risks. This time can be very productive and successful if you keep both feet on the ground. So don't go off and do the airy-fairy stuff. Be practical, but allow yourself to feel that sort of burning ambition and that burning passion for whatever your new thing is that, that's really sort of, burning in your heart and, something that you're supposed to do and you're supposed to do something. Just be practical about it. 29th of December, full moon in your 2nd house here. Okay, moves from the 1st house into the 2nd house. This is about your finances and transformation in your money sector. okay, or money supply. So there's changes in your finances. You may be considering what you need to do to get another job, or what you need to do to bring more money in, changes in your budget and things like that. But you're going to reorganize yourself with this. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes now and see what I can see for you, gorgeous Geminis. In December 2020, the doors are opening up in front of me. Doors are always like new opportunities. I walk in, there's a bottle opener. Don't know what that means, bottle opener. Oh, right, okay, maybe it's celebrations. Taurians had a lot of celebrations happening in December, and I feel you have some, but maybe they're a bit quieter than the Taurians. And socializing, there's a lot of socializing celebrations here. Okay, some of you are planning a trip. I can see people walking with suitcases. Of course, it might be difficult to go long distance now. However, they're saying roll the dice to see how lucky you are. Okay, if you're in the US, there's going to be issues with aircraft. Maybe it's the weather. I'm thinking that you're in for a strange winter time, and the weather could be colder than usual, or maybe your flights are grounded or something like that. So do check if you are traveling, check the schedules, and check before you leave home that your flight or your bus or whatever you're taking, whatever form of transport, that it's running on time, even the trains. I'm seeing trains. Okay, trains also mean trains of thought. Okay, so maybe this is something to do with your thinking, that your trains of thought, don't get muddled up or something like that, because there is a lot happening, there's a lot going on. I see a bow and arrow. This can suggest a Sagittarian person, and I see the arrow going into the air and hitting the target. This means that whatever you're planning is likely to come to fruition. It's not a bullseye, but it's pretty close, and so you might not get it exactly 100% the way you want it, but you're likely to be productive and be successful to some extent. If you're learning how to drive, again, check the weather and the roads and that sort of thing. Something about driving, I don't think it's an accident or anything like that. I think it's an inconvenience about driving, especially if you live in a rural area in the United States. Just check for snow and stuff like that. Yeah. Before you can go online and check your roads are clear, that they're passable and all of that. Okay, anything else for gorgeous Geminis in December 2020? Yeah, they're saying again, write everything down, because there's so much happening that, you could easily forget. So, yeah, make sure you write everything down in a diary. Okay, so that's it, gorgeous Geminis. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please leave a like or a comment or something. And I really appreciate all of those comments I've been getting lately, and those likes and the shares as well. The shares really help me a lot. So, that's great. Okay, have a wonderful month. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell right now. Okay, Merry Christmas, everyone, and I shall see you again soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.